Welcome back, guys. Harry here, known as Trade Sharp, and Bitcoin is finally bullish. We have broken out of that zone. Remember, in the last videos, we have been talking about this area here, and as soon as we break above here, then we're off to the races. Not break, but close above, and it's looking good for Bitcoin. And today will be an interesting video, so please, if you haven't, like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and helps me create this content daily for you. We're going to have a look at Injective Protocol, having a few partnerships with different projects around the crypto space, such as Super Farm, which has been on a tear, but we'll see if some of those profits are ready to roll into Injective. But on the other hand, this is what I want to show you on Bitcoin. Remember, guys, I said as soon, don't even need to wait for that 4-hour closure. Don't wait for it. I said as soon as this wick gets broken, we're off to the races. And you can see as soon as, and you can go back, see this in my last video, as soon as this broke, boom, we had that push, right? And yeah, this is just something I've learned in price action. That's how I don't even need a closure. But you just know from volume and structure and things. But now Bitcoin's looking good. 2 days looking good. Daily's looking good. All momentum is turning up here. You can see we have nice momentum turning up on the time frames, and it's looking good on the short-term time frames. However, it looks like we are establishing a range here. Pretty nice range, to be honest. Uh, yeah, so this can be moved down here. This is the bottom of your range, and then this is going to be the top of your range like so. I think Bitcoin will spend a little bit looking at all of these rejection wicks. It is, yeah, with momentum turning down, I do think it will spend a little bit of time in this range. If we do break out to this range, I definitely see it coming first to 56. I do think it has a bounce there, and then, yeah, from there, we'll see what happens. But I do, if we do break this structure all the way down here, which technically this now can be moved up to this structure here, and yeah, that's looking good. But I'm looking bullish. Short-term time frames could have a bit of sideways action, some ranging, but I'm looking for all-time highs to be hit. Same thing on CMEs. We do have a formation coming in on the daily time frame, and you can see that if we close the daily above this, then I am looking for a pretty explosive move. Uh, out up until 60 something, 71,000. So that's like 70,000 on normal spot price. So that's nice and exciting. With that being said, let's get into Injective. That's what we're looking at today. I was going to throw out a signal for this, but I wasn't feeling as strong. And I'll show you why I wasn't feeling as strong. So we can see here that daily momentum was very heavily carried up, right? And you can see this is where I said keep your eye on the buying area. As soon as price was to come down here, I'm expecting a wick. I said, but be careful. I said, because it could easily come down to this 9 area, right? To this, but looking at all of these wick rejections, I was saying that this could be a good area to put in some buys, and we can see the result is really, really good. Personally, I would have waited. You don't just put a buy as soon as it comes, you wait for this bullish candle closure. So your buy technically would have been here. Yeah, you get that pullback, but as long as we're not closing again below and making another lower high, then it would have been fine. But there was a signal playing off today, and this is why I chose Injective today, is because there was a signal. But let me show you why I didn't want to take it. And this is a trader, right? We need to, and if I'm giving things out to you guys, I need to make sure that it's in my best interest, right? So what we had here is daily momentum was high, right? 4-hour momentum was crossing down, right? You could see here, look, 4-hour momentum was crossing down. So momentum was telling me, okay, we could have a correction easily down to 13 here. 1 hour was also at that time, it was crossing down here, right? But then, on the here on the 15 minute, on the 30 minute, also momentum was crossing down. But what I saw is I saw this structure here, and this is what I saw. I saw this base being formed here, and I saw a nice descending triangle coming out of this, and this is just structure. But as you can see, as soon as this broke, and that was our bullish candle confirmation, we had that move to the upside, and we had a nice 7% move. So you guys let me know in the comments, and I'm just showing you that I am ready to give you these guys signals, but I will let you know if it's a risky play or if I think we have confirmations, and I'll just lay it out to you. So let me know in the comments if you're excited for that, and if you do want to get that, be sure to like, share this video, and spread it around, because yesterday I gave a call on Super in our Discord, so make sure to check that out. I mean, if you're trading this with leverage, on something like FTX or something. That's 7% move, 10x leverage, 70%. It's amazing, right? So obviously this was a bit more risky. That's why I didn't take it. But what I'm looking for now, there was plenty of opportunities here. And let me know, guys. With that being said, take care, trade sharp, and until tomorrow, peace.